Come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. It's the morning show with the Joker and your girl, Vette Green. I keep listening to that.
You better treat me right. I don't know, waste my time. You better treat me right. And I don't know, waste my time. It's about time that I let you know that I don't come to play. So baby, let me know. I gotta know, you gotta show. If you're the one, then let me know. I like your stuff. Your smile, your grace, your energy. But there's more to me before we get too deep. I like your stuff. Your smile, your grace, your energy. But there's more to me. Together with nothing. You better treat me right. And I don't know, waste my time. You better treat me right. And I don't know, waste my time.
Oh, baby, let me introduce myself. I'm the doctor of your heart. You can call me love. I'm the type of man to share my plans with you. Just do your part. I will make your dreams come true. Be the woman that's gonna help me build my empire and keep me chill. So ain't no other be you. Take my hand, I'm your man.
If you want my loving, then you gotta treat me right, babe. Treat me right, gotta treat me right. If you want my loving, then you gotta treat me right. You better treat me right. I don't know, it's my time. You better treat me right. I don't know, it's my time. You better treat me right. I don't know, it's my time. You better treat me right. I don't know, it's my time.
It's your boy, the Joker Overlook MC, live and direct here on the morning show podcast with your boy, the Joker and the Queen Vette Green. We here this morning doing it again.
Grand Rising. Hey, Rocco. Grandest to you, grandest. I'm just sharing this, and make sure you put at followers and share this feed to someone. You never know who may need to hear a great message today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was where you at Wednesday? What's Thursday? What's Thursday? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, what we gonna make Thursday?
Going through Thursday?
Going through it, yes. I like that.
Going through Thursday?
Because so many people going through it. I was watching the Queen Lola's live yesterday, and somebody bothering her immediately. I was mad. I was like, now who bothering Lola? She don't mess with nobody. Y'all better leave her alone. We don't
leave
play
the queen alone.
We don't
leave
play
the queen.
about Lola in these streets.
Yeah, let her queen.
Okay.
She on the throne. Let her be on her throne. Stop trying to knock her off her throne now.
Okay.
I'm messing with my queen sister.
Okay.
You gonna have us get crazy up in here. We don't want that. We try to stay positive.
Okay. Hey, Bars.
Yeah, Bars in the building. You know what I mean? And like I was saying before, on backstage we was talking about.
Thank you so much, bro. I needed that. The news we got here, I needed that. Thank you.
Shout out to a good friend of mine, man, Benny Bronco, who hit me up last night, man. When I was up since 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And he was going through a mental breakdown. Shout out to the legendary MC out of Albuquerque, Benny Bronco, man, good dude, man, producer, DJ. And we had a good conversation. You know what I mean? He gonna get me out my writing bag now. Since amazing producer. He's definitely want to meet Bars Banger and he want to put together something. I'm like, man, look at here, dog. You trying to get me unbalanced, right? What I got going on.
Other people to see stuff in us and and bring it up out of us. Hey, Bam Fam, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Come on in the room, everybody. Come on in the room.
Yeah, he's a lovers. Yeah, he a beast, ain't he? Boss banker. Yeah, Benny Bronco, lyrical MC, man, beat maker, DJ. I bet he booked a lot of my shows when I was in Albuquerque. He booked like half my shows. He got me to beat Tamilology, Large Professor. You know what I mean? We did some things, man. We definitely did a lot of work in Albuquerque, man. So shout out to him. And now he's trying to put something together and also help out with the comic book and everything. So salute to Benny Bronco, man. We shot up for a good 2 hours last night. You know what I mean?
How'd the conversation go? You felt good about everything that you talked about?
Oh man, I think that I definitely brought him back in his mental health from a 2 to a 9. And it was awesome, man. I enjoyed it. Good dude, man. He was giving me my flowers like crazy. He was like, man, you the realest dude I ever met, and I was like, come on, I appreciate you, big dog. He was just pouring out his feelings. Broke down crying and everything, man. He good dude, man. Good dude. One of the nicest dude I've met in Albuquerque, man. That was definitely 100 from day one. Man, that didn't change up on me like a lot of other folks did out there, man. Because people have mental issues out there, man. So I understood that, but some things you gotta let go. Like saying you gotta get yourself together, get some help, work on you, and that's why me and you work so good together, because we work on ourselves so much. Yeah. We hard on ourselves than each other. You know what I mean?
Yesterday, how you asked everybody where they were. That was a great show yesterday. I know I was kind of in and out, everybody, and today will probably be the same. Just dealing with some things on a personal level, just asking for some prayers. Also, today I'm at like a 7. I'm at a good 7 today.
I think I'm at an 8 because of the conversation I had with Benny Bronco. Man, he helped me out too.
Yeah,
I mean, he helped me out too of going through. I'm all about balance. I try to balance everything out, or everything I got going on. It's my personal life, business, my kids, everything I got going on. I try to balance it out to where it's like this, so I don't have to one ain't leaning on no more than the other, and that's when you get that mental health roller coaster, man. And I don't like that roller coaster. That ride is crazy. You know what I mean? I got to hold on everything, and I don't like to hold on. I like to have my hands up and have a good time sometimes. You know what I mean? But you got to hold on every ride, man.
I love that analogy.
Yeah, so the conversation was real nice. I love it. Every time I talk with him, it's cool. Same thing with you. Every time I talk to you, it's refreshing.
Yeah, we have great conversations.
Yeah, and we teach each other on top of it and everything, and that's a good relationship. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same thing with my wife. We my best friends. You know what I'm saying? So we the same way. We teach each other, and we, you know what I mean. We build and everything, and another thing too. I like being honest for myself when I'm wrong. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I back in the day I didn't like that because I don't know why. It's weird.
It's hard because we want to be perfect, bro.
Yeah.
It is hard, and I'm glad you're bringing that up because it's tough for people to be accountable. It's tough.
It's easy for me now. Like it's easy for me to come and say, "Oh, my bad," for me making you feel that way. I should have said it like that. I noticed the reaction you had. If it bothered you, I apologize. My bad. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And even if I did it intentionally to try to get back, I still say I apologize because I shouldn't have been a defense. I shouldn't have been the other side of the ring to fight. I should have just kept my gloves up and blocked everything and just talked about it. You know what I mean? So it's like these are the things that I built up for myself because I think it's very important as being a man. Number one, that's being a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of us go through that because we got that macho, husband.
Hey, Layla, yes, and I'm loving this time. Come on, bring it, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We want to be macho all the time. We want to be like, I'm the man.
That part. I'm never wrong. And then us as females, I'm not gonna let us off the hook. We think just because one thing been done to us wrong that we perfect, it don't matter what we do, we perfect, and it's not true.
Yeah.
We make mistakes. We're flawed.
Yeah.
I'm flawed.
During your transition in that way of life, was that a battle for you to really know how you females are? How you? Because I know you get along with more men than females. I know you analyze more females. When you see other females do have a different vibration, do you point that out? Like, is that me?
I have to look within myself first. When I notice that the vibe is funny, when I notice that the energy is crazy, I look within myself, because as females, we can be very, very catty, competitive catty, but not a healthy competitive. Like we would rather drag each other down, grab the hair and bring us down, and bring that woman down, than to put her crown on top of her head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to check in with myself. I'm glad you asked me that, because I was one of those females who thought that I didn't do anything wrong. As far as I'll bring it back to my marriage,
Mm-hmm.
because he had done a lot. Like, he had done a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to
When you
hold
say done a lot, positive or negative?
and negative. He
Okay.
did a lot of he did a lot of negative stuff during that relationship, and because of that, because he did so much negative stuff, I felt as though it didn't matter what I did, because his negative stuff trumped anything bad that I did. So it didn't even matter. I can be flawed, and it didn't matter. He had to accept my flaws, but I was unwilling to accept his. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
That part. So I
Yeah.
had to do some growing as far as that, to say, you know what,
Mm.
that, like, you're not perfect in this thing. First of all, you are a child trying to be grown, trying to be married, and all of that. You know, you didn't even know yourself. You was more reactive than proactive. I was the flip off. I was quick to pop off. You know,
Mhm.
I was very quick, and I didn't have control of my emotions.
Oh,
I was
okay.
that
Okay.
part, bro. I didn't
Okay.
have
All right. That's
I
dope.
didn't have
That's
control
dope.
of my emotions.
That's dope.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of communicating and talking about it, I was screaming and hollering and crying and just carrying on, instead of trying to, you know, it's yeah, it's that Sean said that is the hardest part for most women. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It
You know what my thing was? This is early in the '90s. I had this problem. I think I overcome this problem after the '90s, around 2002, 2003, when I overcome this part right here. I had a hard time supporting females, and I'm a supportive king right now. Like, it's a natural to me now. Like, you know what I mean?
know
Back
why,
then,
bro?
yeah, in the '90s, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to support a female's emotions. I didn't know how to support their growth. I didn't know how to support their mental, because I was so stuck. I was so stuck. I not think I know where it come from. I don't think where it come from. I know where it came from.
Your
I
mom.
came from when my mom's abusing me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
told me you are what I wish my father would have been able to. Look, I'm getting choked up for some reason. That is so crazy. His birthday was the other day.
Yeah.
You are what I wish my father would have been able to become. You know, that healing part. Because my father too was somebody who, his mother, they didn't have a really good relationship, you know, and because of that, he didn't respect women. You know, you have been able to heal from that. My father, he passed away never being able to heal from that, you know, so he was very, very abusive.
Yeah.
You know, I told the story how he tried to kill my mom when she was 5.5 months pregnant with me, you know, so it went deep, everybody. It went really, really deep. So,
see, that's why I know where it came from. Years later, in the 2000s, that's why I know where it came from. Through counseling and through therapy. I love and hate women in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was so quick to. I was that one. I'm gonna be honest. I was that one that was, you know, and I wasn't no punk either. You know, okay. Let me make it clear. I know a lot of the brothers say when you hit a woman and you're not a man and you're a punk, but I was quick to smack a woman as much as me smack a man. See, that was me. I fought both.
Honest.
I was very I was very had the chip on the shoulder was very heavy for me, and I snapped quick, and then when she used to go hit her brothers, I was ready for that smoke too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They would have to get a gun to shoot me. I didn't want to live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was very. I can't. The crazy thing about it, I wasn't even controlling. It was just anger. I know some people do that as controlling. If they have a drinking problem, I ain't have a drinking problem. I have a drug problem, nothing. It was just natural anger from how I grew up. My mom was beating me for no reason because I look like my father.
Because you look like your father.
How I used to be asleep in the bed and she come home from work and she just get the stitching cord and start whooping me for no reason. And then go to bed and cry and go to sleep. And then I'm sitting there in the middle of the floor bleeding in the middle of my room.
Bro. But look at you now, like look at you now, bro. You are going to be able to help like women like myself heal from that, from who had fathers that never healed from that. You know what I mean? Like I look at you and I'm like, I wish that my father would have been able to heal because he hurt us. It wasn't just me he hurt all of us. He hurt my siblings. He hurt my mom. He tried to kill my mom because, and I get it now, because his mom hurt him. His mom left him when he was 5 years old to raise somebody else's kids, bro. So
yeah,
just continue to do what you're doing because it's little girls. That little girls is still in me, and I wish that my father would have been able to do what you've been able to do and what you continue to do, regardless of what what your mom did. You are going to be able to help some people heal, to show them that it's possible. That I had all of this anger because I grew up in the woman that was supposed to love me first, beat the hell out of me just because of this face that I didn't ask for this. You know what I mean? Like I didn't ask.
And the crazy thing about it, I was a mama's boy though. You know what I mean? And I talk about this. Me and my wife talk about this all the time. Like, I never seen my mom happy. But only time I seen her happy is one thing. Is when she got her wine, her smoke, and her music. And that's the reason why I do music. Just to see her happy.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? That's all I want. That's why the reason I do music for. Just to see her happy. I didn't want to be a rapper. I didn't want to rap. I didn't want to do it under this stuff, man. And that was stuck with me now because that's the only way I can see my mom happy when she playing her records, when she playing Earth, Wind & Fire, when she playing Marvin Gaye, when she playing the Bee Gees, when she playing the Beatles, when she playing, she had a collection. My mother had the biggest collection in Buffalo. Everybody on the block on Kermit knew my mother had all the albums. Nobody, she was my mom could have been a DJ. She had everything because that was her outlet, and that's my outlet too. Is music. Even if I'm not making music, listening to it. That's why this platform is here. That's why I help artists and music because I love music. I want to hear, you know what I mean, and that makes me happy because that's the only thing that made my mom happy. You know what I mean? I always want to see her smile. So that's the only reason I did music. That's the only thing I see her. That's the only I can see her smile. I never see my mother smile like that.
Well, just know, bro, that we love you and that you are doing a phenomenal job and you continue your healing. You know what I mean? Because it's, like I said, it's people that's never going to see their parents heal from the stuff that hurt them. Because I'm sure, like your mom was hurt, just like I was able to forgive my father for all the hurt that he did. Like I listened to some of the stories that my sisters say. And it's because of the hurt that he endured. Imagine that, like you were a kid. That wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
Like your dad.
I blame myself on a lot of things because and then being the seed with my sister and everything too is like, and all these, all this tug of war things, all these things I deal with, you know what I'm saying? I don't, and I deal with it in different ways. I'm always doing artwork was my first baby before music. So at the age 4, I was drawing, you know what I'm saying? And people used to always admire that, but I never really looked at it as something special. Never did. To this day, I don't. look at it
And
something
it
special.
is. Look at that
You know?
artwork behind you. And a lot of
Yeah.
it, I remember us having the discussion before how we looked for validation from a parent, a step parent, or something like that, and how you told the story, how you would draw and hoping to get some recognition. And I told the story how I would bring I got on the honor roll because I wanted my stepfather to be proud of me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we do stuff because we want those people to be proud of us. But unfortunately, what we have come to realize is that they also had issues, you know?
Yeah.
Like
But you know,
they couldn't provide to us what we needed at that time.
the
You
crazy
know.
thing about it though, I never thought of it growing up because we young, we don't know no better.
Hmm.
It got older when I was in the placement home, and then I didn't look at that these staff members go home and deal with things too.
Ooh.
I never thought that. I never had that type of mindset at that time because the spotlight was on me on everything
Mm.
as a young man, and I had to bottle that stuff up. It was heavy, and then on top of that, you don't trust people because you know, especially if they're not from where you come, they don't look like you. Number one, number
Yeah.
two is they're not in the same shoes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I felt that vibration of certain people's lives of looking at their book and their cover, and they say don't judge people by the book of their cover, but some of them covers I was on point with. You know what I mean? I'm like, why would I tell you something when you had everything you needed growing up? You didn't have, you know, I thought you didn't have no issues. You don't talk because you trying to counsel me over something that don't make sense because you don't look like me. You didn't come from the same neighborhood I come from. You know what I mean? You know you ain't been in a house full of roaches and you know what I mean. You ain't been in a house where you had to get the government cheese and then these things that I look at these things growing up and I'm like, and then you know you haven't been in your bed when you don't know when your mother will come in and beat you for no reason. You don't know when she's gonna pop off anytime and around the house because you're doing your homework and out of the blue you get punched in your face for no reason
Mm.
and you wonder why. 90% and these stats is nothing, man. 90% of my life I got beef for not being bad because I wasn't a bad kid. I became bad because of that situation.
Yeah.
You know, I act up in school. You know what I mean? And back in the day, that's when you had paddles. Remember the paddles?
Oh yes, I remember Miss
Yeah.
King
And
beating
then me growing up, I didn't let no principal or no teacher paddle me because I was always getting beat at home. Why am I going to get beat in school?
me. Mm.
So I didn't go for that. So I act out. I threw chairs. I put teachers in the hospital with no remorse. You know, do I feel bad about it now? No.
You were going through a lot at home.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
were a kid trying to process
Yeah.
why your mom would be doing this. Hey, Alan. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tyrone. We are having look at God coming through this morning. We must have needed this to happen today, you know, for us to be as vulnerable as we are being today because our this, you know, whoever this is for, you know, I hope you grab it. I hope you can see that the healing is real.
Yeah,
You
man.
know that process of working on ourselves is real. If you have not been rocking with Joker and I for a while, we've been very vulnerable about both of our stories. You know, Joker's
Yeah.
been vulnerable about, you know, his situation at home and, you know, growing up and what his adulthood looked like in the beginning based
Yeah.
on, you know, the what he experienced at home.
Yeah. In the system, you know, being in the system most of my life, I've been in the system. I've been in the system since I was at the age 11, man. 11 until I was 18. So it's like being in that part of the fence of life is different. You know what I mean? What did I feel they was there to help us? No. You have to really want to help.
Mm,
As you know, if you're in the system, you're in the growing, you got to want to help. That's the only way it's going to help for you.
mm.
You know what I mean? Because you know, at the end of the day, they're there to do a job. It's very rare you'll find somebody. You might find more people care now because of the mental health is on a different level now. Back then, they didn't know what mental health was.
That's a question. Do you feel that they provided an atmosphere where you felt, one, safe, and two, that you felt that this could possibly make a change in my life? Did you ever feel that at any time when you were
Um,
placed?
the
Hey,
different
bestie.
different areas of my life I did back then, but I was just my main thing that was in my mindset was survival because I didn't know because you need to restrain kids and they do harm and like it was like the staff members to me was like police brutality now. It been plenty of times that the staff that put their knee on my neck. Plenty of times. I could have been to George Floyd a long time ago.
Are you serious?
In Baker Hall. Yeah, yeah. If it wasn't for people like Spoon, grooms, my Lackawanna people that worked in the system, man, that worked in Baker Hall, they saved me a lot.
Hmm.
Because a lot of the staff members was doing the kids the way they was doing the kids, and I probably wouldn't be here today because a lot of the staff members there for hate. They wasn't there to help nobody. You know what I mean? Being a young black boy, man, and I had a lot of anger, and I will, you know, that this is why a lot of the kids back then was committing suicide.
Oh, we're going to talk about that today too.
Yeah, I
And
mean, so it's like,
mama said abuse is wrong anyway. Good morning, Ma. Good morning. Abuse is strong, is wrong anyway. You look at it, but you are a stronger person and are blessed to come through it. She's telling us both that, bro.
yeah. Shout out to mom, man. That's why when people, I get jealous. I ain't gonna hold you. I get jealous because I didn't have a good mom,
Well,
and
I'm
then my mom
sharing mine.
and my mother didn't get a chance for my father to be a father. So
Mm,
that's why me and my father have a amazing connection. Because he been through similar the same thing I've been through, and we have something in common. We have a pretty good relationship. You know what I mean? And I was always raised with to be entitled. I was always raised to my mom raised me to treat him, bad. Why would I treat him bad? And he ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, why would I not respect
'cause
my
she was,
father? You
yeah.
telling me my mom told me one thing, and then my mom made me go to church, and then you go to church, and the Bible say another thing. I got to the point I was questioning God.
Mm,
If I disobey my parents, this is gonna happen. And she told me to respect my father. What?
mhm.
Confusing me at age 7.
That's my mom. As much as my father did to my mother, that's one thing she didn't do, and she could have. She had every right to do that. He
What's
tried
going
to
on,
kill her.
cuz? What's going on, cuz?
Hey, Cass. He tried to kill her. He
Yeah.
was abusive.
You know,
She.
and my cousin right there. You know how your auntie Betty was. She know.
Mm,
He knows. He know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And and I understand discipline, but what I've been through was a different ball game. And then me being grown and having the last conversation with my mom, you know, still didn't get an I'm sorry.
I was just about to ask you, did she ever apologize?
Never got me. She apologized in different ways, you know, same thing like with my sis. They apologize with money. I don't care about the money. I care about a relationship. I care about honesty. I care about knowing that I went for help. I continue with help. I know what to do. I know what I need to do. I teach other young black men on anger. And the number one cure for there's not a solid um
Cura.
cure, but the number one thing I do say is the cure is know your triggers. Once you
Speak
know
on it, bro.
your triggers, you'll know how to stay away from those triggers. You know how to avoid those triggers, and you know when to turn around from those triggers. And that's why I've been delivered for so long because uh I know how to do it triggers me. I stay away from those. That's why I don't hang around family. You know what I'm saying? Cause they did tell you I don't be around family. I don't go to family functions. I don't do none of that. Cause that's going to trigger some things. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't be like that. You understand? So that's why I teach my son, who's still locked up to this day. He's getting way better. He's getting way better. He understands. Whatever trigger you, stay away from it. Sometimes you gotta stay away from family. You gotta stay away from this person. You can love them long distance because a prayer goes a long way.
Yeah. Sometimes you do have to stay away from family. Sometimes you have to stay away from people that you've known all your life because it is very triggering when you are in that healing process. And I feel like people like you and I are going to be in that healing process for a while because it is so much that we have to heal from. Your person, the person that was supposed to protect you did harm to you. The person that was supposed to protect me abused me. We were abused, and whether it is physical, sexual, those people are supposed to protect you, not hurt you, and that is damaging.
Yeah.
That is so damaging.
Yeah, that's why I was attached to everybody else's mother, like Mama Golden, rest in peace. She treated me like I was her son. You know what I'm saying? Mama Hall treated me like I was her son. You know what I mean? And so it's like, a lot of the mothers in Lackawanna that treat me like they was their son. You know what I mean? I used to go in the house and go in the refrigerator like I live there too. You know what I'm saying? They like, hey, you go get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? They treated me. I can knock on the door and say, can I sleep on the couch for a couple hours? You know what I mean? They treated me like I was their son because I never had that at home. So that's why I understand what my daughter and my youngest son go through because they feel the same way, but they're attached to me in different ways because of they know my story. Mm-hmm. And they understand my story. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody tuned in this morning, man. Apologize but not apologize because I was.
Apologize.
I'm saying.
What did we say? We are calling this Thursday, and let us know where we are going to continue. So yesterday was Where You At Wednesdays for us. We're going to continue every morning asking everybody.
Going through Thursday.
Yeah, this is going through Thursday. So let us know where you are. This morning, I said I'm at about a 7. I got some things going on a personal level. Just say some prayers for my family. I'll say that. Say some prayers for my family. I'm glad to see Mommy on here this morning. Good morning, Ma. Sending us some love, sending us some encouraging words. Y'all see where I get it from, everybody.
Yeah. It's good, and that's why I was so attached to my wife's family because when I went to the first Thanksgiving, it wasn't the first Christmas, first Thanksgiving before we even got married, she invited me to her family, and it's so different, and I didn't know what a good Thanksgiving was. I didn't know what a good holiday was. We had those things, but our stuff was different. Everybody was so caring and really want to help and really want to make sure you're all right. I didn't have a lot of that. I had to stand on my own and the close friends. I didn't really get the support on the mental health side until I met my wife. I never had got support from my baby moms or any other girl I dated. I never had got support on anything I was doing from my background. They didn't understand how I grew up, and to this day they didn't understand how. Like, well, you got this, you had your mama. What you mean? Like, you don't understand. I'm telling you what happened, and like you still it went over your head. Like,
you gotta learn. That's why it's so important. I feel like your significant other is the next closest. Like, that's supposed to be your best friend.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be your best friend. That's supposed to be that person that's going to come and give you that hug when you need it. Hey, good morning, Tamara. Good morning, bestie. supposed to give you that hug when you need it and sit down and understand.
Yeah, Rome said he was at 8.3 his mental health. Okay.
Those of you, so the way it works here, those of us who are under, if you are under 6 and under, anybody who's above 6, we're supposed to send some positive love and vibrations to anyone who is 6 and under. So for those of us who are over that 6, if anybody on here saying that they are under 6, give them some love, y'all. You know, send them a positive message. Send them some encouraging words.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you may need to hear. There's the way. I mean, it's hard out here for people right now. Hey, Taniqua. Hey, love. I see you popping in this morning. Hey, Mika. Hey, Corey. I see you joining us this morning. I can't even do my heart this morning. This has been an emotional morning, but it's great. It's good.
It's good. I'm gonna play some music real quick because this song here, I you know what I'm saying, I love this song because of me not being loved all my life. I always been around haters all my life. I didn't know what love is. I didn't know. I didn't need to figure out love is until, like I said, I got a little older, and you know, love is not an. People say love is not an emotion; it's a choice. But what choose you to love somebody? That's my question. What's the choice for me to say that I love you, Vette Green, as my sister? What what made me choose to love you as a sister? And I think about that, and I'm gonna answer that because number one is you're not afraid to tell your story. You're not afraid to help. You're not afraid to. You have no fear in those areas to make sure that your fellow brothers and sisters is okay, even though you're not okay.
Oh, that's the God in me, bro. That's the God in me.
You know what I mean? And that's what brings the love out. To me, to love that person. You know what I mean? I love my wife because she understood my mental health from day one. Before she got to really know me as a person, she understood the mental part first, then the person. And that's important. When you're in a relationship, make sure you understand and understand your partner's mental part. Because if you can't help that mental part, how are you going to help the relationship down the line to where it's going to get stronger and get better?
Yeah, because some people think it's just physical, like it's just sex, and it's so much more than just sex. It's so
right.
Stimulate me.
Right. The intimacy part of the sexual intimacy part is a form of a connection of being as one and understanding that, you know what I'm saying, you're there to protect them, you're there to understand them, release the stress together, to, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things more than just sex. You know what I mean? It's other things under that matters. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, once you get past that part, everything else falls into place.
That's some grown man stuff you talking right now.
And yeah, like, a lot of grown men gonna understand that. When they're like, "What, brother? You need." I'm getting off this podcast.
What we listening to this morning while I go make my coffee, and don't y'all go nowhere. We are coming right back.
We will get into some. We'll get to them. I don't care what they say about TD Jakes, man. He's still a good mentor to me. He gave me the opportunity without red flagging my song or nothing. You know what I mean? He definitely showed me some love, and to this day, I believe he had this song on his chamber. I sent him a copy, and he talks about it when he does on my old IG page. He's not following me on my new ones that I hacked years ago. But shout out to TD Jakes. We'll play Haters real quick and let y'all know what I'm talking about.
Because you are a hater. Stay here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. I want to show you why you are a hater. I want to show you why you can't rejoice with nobody. I want to show you why you are secretly jealous of other people. I want to show you why you have bitterness in your heart every time somebody else gets married, every time somebody else gets a promotion, every time God raises up somebody, you are quick to tell them who they've been laying with, what they did stupid, and how they were wrong. I want to tell you what's wrong with you.
flow, fire the sparks as gasoline, clean for the youth. Booth, cause I'm the truth. Got backs to attack to raise the roof. Leap through for my people, rise like pound cakes. Crabs in the bucket, fuck it, you wanna hate? Weaves in wigs, you dig, you straight fake. It's easy to ride the wave and celebrate. Haters in the fan, indeed you gon' look. Internet shit, Instagram and Facebook. I love my haters, fakers, let's chill. Some of you haters load up and straight kill. For real. Don't put me in a cemetery. Mad cause I'm nice with these bars and legendary. You mad cause I'm grinding, shining, bars scary. I'm blessed where I'm going, showing it's necessary. Showing it's necessary. I grind cause I shine, indeed it's necessary. Yeah, I'm still here. Listen, all y'all haters out there, man. It's good to have y'all, man. It's a blessing to have y'all in my circle. You know what I mean? That's motivation. You know what I mean? I've been hated since day one in this game. Since I was 12 years old, people say I couldn't do it. People say I couldn't grind, I couldn't do this, saying I was trash, whack, whatever it may be. This music is an outlet to me, man. I counsel, you know what I mean? Word.
I just been the type of person, you know, that never give up, that never stop trying, that never quit. You know, I got too many people depending on me. Let me walk. Shortest in the room, but they look up to me. Did what they say I couldn't, well, big ups to me. Changed my ways just in time, luckily. But all that pain I still carry, stuck with me. I ain't greedy, I just know it ain't enough for me. Until I take care of my fam, then it's up for me. They got corona symptoms trying to get in touch with me. I get distant when I think you trying to fuck with me. So babe, I love you, but I can't make no promise. That's why you fuck with me, I'ma keep it honest. I will. You got my heart, but don't use it as a target. Only my mans in them, I got it, then you got it. I told them we gon' come up, ain't no other option. They wanna be around when they think you poppin'. And I ain't friendly, I'm just chill, but I be wildin'. 10 toes down, I really move in silence. I do. I play it cool, but it's fire inside me. It is. Ain't come to mingle for business and Audi. Distractions threw me off, I don't want you around me. Nah, I don't like them around me. I got that butter, now they jelly. It's a movie, get your cable ready. Better call Larry. Lemon pepper wings with a cold pep cherry. I'm coolin', I don't fuck with too many. I don't fuck with too many. It is what it is. I don't fuck with too many because people really switch up like the seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't vibe, you gotta keep it moving. That's on me. Let's get it. My heart cold like my jewelry. Graduated, I can't be around no foolery. Pretty face tell me lies, what you do to me. Loyalty, something you gon' have to prove to me. Niggas switched up, it's nothing new to me. Better watch how you move with me. I let her keep sleeping, hit the snooze on me. My homie Ben, fuck a friend, I got the blues with me. I see it all, I just act like I didn't. Never tried to fit in, I know that I'm different. I let them ride that wave, they gon' drown in a minute. If I say I got you, just know that I meant it. I done see some things, a lot of shit done changed. And I've been through some things, I don't feel the same. Looking for the sun that had enough rain. I'ma take the money, you can keep the fame. I got a bigger picture, you don't fit the frame. Swear they think they know me, you just heard the name. Never like the rules, I'm trying to change the game. Doing what they can't, they gon' feel away. Every time I'm bugging, I just stop and pray. Ain't nothing for certain, I just live the day. Cause you hearing and you not. I can't lie, I lost too many, shit hurt me a lot. Keep telling myself that I can't never stop. I know some hanging around, just in case I pop. Just in case I pop. I never got a handout. Shit, I had a plan out. My homies ain't my mans now. Trust had me bugging out. Mood like fucking out. When you holding in that pain, it be kinda hard to smile. When it took a different route, money shoes, I thugged it out. This is for my niggas who never knew they could make it out. Gotta push away the doubt. I can't stand these rapping niggas. Always doing shit for clout. Looking for respect, but can't give it out. On my Rick James, fuck you in your damn couch. Fuck you in your damn couch, bitch. Yeah. On my Rick James shit, fuck you in your damn couch, bitch. Gang, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? It's Case Closed. Ain't no other. I'm tuned in to the Morning Show podcast, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's hosted by Overlooked MC The Joker and Vette Green. If y'all ain't tuned in, I don't know what you doing.
That's right. You don't know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
On the more drops.
Yeah. Everything fit like a glove this morning, man. What's going on with y'all this morning? Here on the morning show, your boy the Joker, the Overlook MC. You know what I'm saying? And Vette Green, the Queen, going through Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
I can hear my mother voice in my ear. Even though we're going through it, we still showed up. We are still here. We are still, people are showing up for us because they love the vulnerability. They love the transparency that we have at the morning show. Yeah. We and thank you, bro, for being transparent this morning and opening up about what you are going through. And just like I said, we are human, everybody. Yeah. We are human. And I feel like this is why y'all love us, because we are open and transparent and honest about the things that we grow through. I'm proud of you, bro, that you, like I said, you are what I wish my father would have been able to become. I wish he could have started.
And this the part that some of my kids is missing, that don't talk to me. They missing the growth. I think my daughter and my son Jacob and my daughter Bree always tell her brothers, sisters that you're missing out what's going on. They wonder why they get jealous, because we have an amazing relationship. They can get the same thing. Yeah. My door's always open, my heart's always open to my kids. I mean, I don't know, how you feel,
It's the used to you, bro. And you and I have spoken about this before, how it is sometimes hard for family members to see us differently than we were, because we've changed and used to me. Don't keep looking at me based on who I used to be. Look at who I am becoming, who I am right now. I'm this freaking legend. Don't you know I got people tuning in to watch me every morning, son?
Yeah, and they watching, all the baby mamas watching too.
I know baby mamas watching.
The baby mamas watching too. They ain't saying nothing. They not wanting to comment, but they watching. They seeing,
and they see
they see the new me. They see, and you know what I'm saying, and I understand where I was at now in the 90s, even being homeless, and there's a reason for that. It wasn't designed by that. God put me in that situation for a reason. You know what I mean? To know me. You know what I mean? To get closer to him too. You know what I mean?
Rewind that one more again, bro, because I think some people in the back may have missed that very, very important part.
Yeah. He wanted the relationship with me, and being homeless. And by the time I moved to South Carolina, he really was working on me heavy. He started using the tools on the earth to come to me, and it hurt it. Listen, y'all, it hurt it, man. It hurt it. It hurt it. But I took the pain. I took that whooping. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the beatings I wanted to keep. I didn't like the beatings of me growing up with my mom, but that beating, that was a beating with love right there that God did. That was definitely the mercy, that mercy whooping.
Mommy said, "Holla, won't you do it? He'll bring
you. That's why I like Conway the Machine so much, because he speaks with a heart in his sleeve too. That's what made me connect to his music and what he got going on. Then meeting him and having a conversation with him was real big too. I can't wait to have another conversation with him. It's coming. You know what I mean? But the first time, the picture of us when I met him at Westside Gun, we had a big long conversation of when they first got signed to Shady and what they've been through. They was vulnerable with me not knowing who I was, and they knew of me growing up because of the OGs in Buffalo, but they really poured their heart in knowing where I come from, what they come from, and They families know my family, and we had a good conversation, man. So that's why I stay close to what they got going on because they especially on West Side, especially Conway. So and that's why this picture mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? And that's when we really was chopping it up, and and also they, especially Conway, got in tears when we had a conversation too. So, you know what I mean? What he been through and everything, and he feels, he feels the same way. His lifestyle similar the same as mine. So, you know what I'm saying?
In the blue hat, bro.
That's the West Side Gun.
No, so I see with the blue, not the black hat right next to you, the other one.
It's West Side Gun.
Is it?
It's West Side Gun and Conway, yeah.
He looks so young.
He was young there, yeah. He's this was 5 years ago.
Wow.
On my birthday. That was on my birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, and we was on. They was at the cellar. I went popped up there. A friend of mine bought me half my birthday, and then they wished me a happy birthday, and we had a long conversation, man. We had a real long conversation, and we was talking what they're gonna do in the industry, what they're gonna do for the hip hop, and they really, and then we talked personal. We talked about the lifestyle. We talked about when he got shot, and then I talked about them know where I came from. His family, Conway's family, is real close to my family, the Stewarts. So it's like, you know what I mean. Even though they brothers, they got the same father but different mothers. West Side Gun and Conway. So on his on his mother's side, he's real close to my side of the family, and so a lot of my people that went to the church I went to back in the day, by Leroy, and that's where West Side Gun's grandmother and all them knew a lot of the people from that church back in the day. We talked about that, how our families connect and everything, and all that. So they really was we was talked on a personal level, not just music. So, and then when I hear Conway speak and be vulnerable in his music, and he really writes with his pen on the heart of the sleeve like me, that's why I don't release too much music, because I still got a lot to say, but I don't want to flood people with me in my story. I want my story to be told, but I think people like Benny Bronco, who I talked to last night, is going to bring that stuff out of me. The Barnes Bangers, the one's going to bring that out of me probably in 2024. If people requested, I might, more people requested, I might do it, because I still have a whole catalog out there with my life story. So I'm planning on writing a book, and I'm planning on doing a movie too all my life.
Are you looking at different sounds, playing around with different sounds, and
well, on the music side, not really. On the music side, I'm more on the lyrical side. Like, I really want to make it clear. I don't want to say something lyrically to where they can't catch it, or I can't help nobody. If I can't help nobody, can't move nobody mentally, then I don't release no music. I just write it and just leave it on paper. Just, you know what I mean? But that's not what God want me to do. You know what I mean? And if I tell God, well, give me a sign, give me something, because you know what I mean? I know He got me doing this here. He got a lot of things on the list that He want me doing, an agenda, but I'm spacing it out. But He don't want me to just have it on the paper. He want me to release it. I don't care about the fame. I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't. You know what I mean? I think the rest of my catalog won't be on the streaming platforms. I think it just will be just for the hard copies, the CDs and the vinyls and stuff like that. Of those who want to, want to get it and help them and know my story. That's fine. I'm in that level of my life now. Like, what I'm saying? It's too much stress to do all the other extra stuff. So,
I get it. I've been talking to the Most High, also asking, what would you have me do? Because I got an idea about what I would like to do, but is that what you see for me, Father God? What is it that you see me doing, Father God? I got this voice that I need to use, that for me, like lately, for the past, I'd say 6 months to a year, I've been feeling deeply like I got so much to say. Like is trying to erupt out of me. That's why I jokingly say I probably should have been a preacher. I
Yeah,
probably should have been a
yeah,
preacher.
yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I have something to say, but it's okay, God. Where is this? What you would like me to do? What would you have me do? You
Yeah,
know,
I do a lot of insight praying. I do a lot of
Mm.
fasting on certain things. You know what I mean?
See?
I might fast not doing no marketing for like a couple of days, just to let God speak to me. I might fast for a little bit. Don't eat for 24 hours and just drink water and meditate. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just to get that clarity. Detox your spirit. Detox your soul. So it's like,
Hmm.
I really want because I really want to make sure that I'm doing this for the Most High first, the God first, because people change, God don't.
Mm. That part.
Yeah,
That
people change,
part.
God don't. So and then I did not, and I tell people all the time. And a couple people hit me up a couple times. They're like, what I'm saying, well, I ain't like this, and I ain't like that. Well, it wasn't for you then. I
Mhm.
wasn't talking to you then.
You know what? It's sad. I guess any good artist and you said something early, like you really want to reach the people who you want to reach. When I had the conversation with Molotov and Duca De Niro, that's what he has said, Molotov, because his thing was he just, because he's not really marketing and stuff, his
Yeah.
thing is he wants his music to reach the people who it's supposed to reach,
And I respect that.
yeah.
I do respect that because I don't heavy market on my music like I teach other artists to heavy market because I know what they want. For me, I market to the people that I know that it's going to reach. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I put them keywords in like mental health and anger management. I use those keywords to reach those people.
mm,
What I'm saying, the words like therapy. Those things to reach those people. So, what I mean? And then I put the hip hop and the boom bap and all that, and that comes on. Then the culture does the rest.
mm.
You know what I mean? That's why my fan base is different from what's going on in other people's fan base. That's why I know my fan base. That's why I be so successful. What I'm saying? Or everything I do when it comes to music. And then I'm cool with that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Without the streams. Yeah.
Well, we do have some news to report on, everybody. And I want you all to think about what it is that you want to do as well. We're still in the first month of 2024. Are you asking the Most High, what would you have me do? I know I've been talking to the Most High. Oh, did you see another Cat Williams interview came out with
Yeah, with
Williams?
Willie D. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Woo,
yeah,
woo, Cat Williams.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh, did
yeah.
you watch it?
I watched bits and pieces of it. I think that's one of the ones that's on my list to watch. Probably today or tomorrow, because I know this weekend will be filled with some football playoffs. So I'm definitely going to watch the whole thing probably today or tomorrow.
How do you
Yeah,
feel about Pittsburgh playing? Because you're there. Now, are they?
yeah.
They're playing home though.
Playing in
Well,
Buffalo. Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah,
playing home.
yeah, yeah.
I was cracking up this morning as I was watching the news, and they had said something. Oh, Pittsburgh is apparently banning buffalo wings during this weekend. I said, are they really being that petty?
But you know what though? The true Pittsburgh fans are really true Buff Bills fans too. So
Mhm.
that's one thing I do know out here. The true. So they, Buffalo and Pittsburgh are like cousins. So it's like
Mhm.
saying they pretty much support one another. But the game was weekend. They're gonna be happy if they win, and they're gonna be happy if Bills wins too. Most of the Pittsburgh fans do.
Mhm.
They really like, okay, it is what it is. And y'all know that y'all main defensive player that locks down 85% of the defense is not playing, so that's gonna make a big difference of the Bills offense. And like I posted up before, I said let James cook now. He gonna Rico cook now since T.J. Watt ain't playing. So yeah, y'all need that brother, man. He a good good linebacker. One of the number one linebacker in the league, man. He's a beast, and he's injured and he's not playing. So y'all need him to beat Buffalo. That's for sure.
Well, moving on, let's talk about this. Have you ever heard or know anyone that had someone, a family member, a loved one in the correctional facility or any prison jail, and that person asked them to bring some contraband in?
Yeah,
I know a couple of people who got caught up.
I know a couple people got caught too in the family. Yeah,
like that.
yes.
So this is being reported by the Buffalo News. Everybody, a correctional officer foils the alleged attempt to pass contraband in the Erie County Correctional Facility. Don't get caught up, ladies. And a lot of times it's the women. Don't get caught up, ladies.
Yeah,
If he asks you to bring anything in there, he may not love you as much as you think. So, allegedly, this past Wednesday, a visitor was asked to pass synthetic marijuana to an inmate, and that's according to Erie County Sheriff John C. Garcia. Garcia said Wednesday that during a contact visit at the facilities, the officer noticed a mouth-to-mouth pass of suspected K2 spice from a visitor to 24-year-old Terrence Cash. The officer, you know the person?
Sounds familiar.
So I guess they were kissing. The officer told Cash to spit out the item, but he refused. I'm surprised he didn't swallow it. After several more attempts to get Cash to release the suspected drug, he eventually spit it out, Garcia said. The visitor, 25-year-old Terriana K. Anderson of Buffalo, didn't I say it was a girl? Was taken into custody. Cash was charged with first-degree promoting prison contraband and tampering with physical evidence. Both are felonies, along with second-degree obstructing governmental administration.
Good morning, DJ Larry Loud. Good morning, big dog.
Meaner. Hey, DJ Larry Loud. Anderson was transported to the Erie County Holding Center pending arraignment. Was charged with first-degree promoting prison contraband.
Yeah, a couple of people, especially it's a couple of our peoples in South Carolina, got caught doing the same thing. Man, got caught bringing contraband into the visiting rooms, and because certain jailhouses you behind the window, but some of them you in the big room. You know what I mean? I know. So most of the county jails, especially down south, are in the big room space indoors, and sometimes it's warm outside, it's outdoors. Like a little. A big a cubby hole type of thing to have, and a lot of people get caught up on, passing things in there, snack, because they can bring food in and stuff like that to feed you and stuff like that, and they be hiding in the food and like, come on, man, like, come on, yeah.
I don't know, ladies, and I'm pointing it out to the ladies because I've not heard of a guy getting charged for trying to bring contraband in, but I have heard and know a few women, a few ladies who have gotten caught up like this. Ladies, queens.
Yeah.
If he's asking you, or if she's asking you to bring contraband in there, just think twice about if this person really loves you, because now this person she's facing a felony. 25 years old. Terriana is facing a felony right now.
What's the time on that? How much time can she serve for that though?
Let me see if it says.
Yeah, because it gotta be at least 5 to 10 or something.
Yeah, probably. It just says that. So Anderson is actually being charged. She was transported to the Erie County Holding Center and charged with first-degree promoting prison contraband. Let me see if they give a time frame on that. It does not give a time frame on that, but it's scary. Wow. It's scary.
Do they say when is her next court date?
No, it does not.
Okay, yeah. So
it does not.
Woo! Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta do better in 2024.
Yeah, please.
You know what I'm saying? I know you love them, but no, don't put yourself in a situation where you can't get yourself out of. It's not worth it. Tell him do your time, get up out of there, and then you can smoke whatever you want to smoke, long as they say you can. So You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do the right thing. Don't do it. It ain't worth all that. You know, you don't got to prove people wrong. Get involved because I know some people get locked up and get involved in those cults and those gangs and stuff like that in there. And then you got to do something like that to get it part of a crew. Listen, man, I've been locked up a couple times in my life, man, and I stayed to myself, and I was good dolo. You know what I'm saying? And I still got respect up in there. You know what I mean? I had to. I'm gonna have to. Did some things up in there and it had to throw some hands a couple times, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Like nah.
Well, moving on, everybody. This is a really sad story right here. So. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Dario Rivera Reyes. He was a student at Buffalo Public School number 48 who died by unlifing himself on May 17th of last year, 2023. A lawsuit was filed this past Monday by Rivera Reyes' grandmother, Blanca Martinez, who claims that Dario was bullied by multiple classmates, both in person and online, beginning in 2021 until his untimely death. According to court documents, and this is being reported by Channel 4 News Buffalo, but you can also Google it. It's in the Buffalo News. It's on different news outlets. According to court documents, it is alleged that the school board, district administrators, and the mother of one of the students had actual and or constructive knowledge that Dario had been and was continuously bullied, tormented, and harassed, and they did nothing to prevent the bullying or take any steps to stop the persistent abuse of Dario. It also claims that the unnamed student bullied others as well, not just Rivera Reyes. It is allegedly known that the student tended to behave that way. So allegedly, the alleged student was terrorizing other students at that school. The student claims that as a result of the persistent bullying, Rivera Reyes was caused to suffer serious injuries and damages, including conscious pain and suffering, profound psychological injuries, and emotional distress that resulted in his death on May 17th, 2023.
Wow.
Stop the bullying.
Yeah.
Check your kids. Stop saying not my child.
Yeah.
Know your child. Because your child can be, your child's actions can result in another child's actions of unlifing themselves.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yep.
This baby was 12 years old. I feel like Al Reynolds from TGIF. Where is the outrage here? Why do we continue to let this happen?
Yeah.
Why is it that the school did not step in and say something? It's so tragic that this happened, bro. That 12 years old, that this baby felt that unlifing himself was the only option he had because he was being picked on. Were you picked on growing up at all?
Oh yeah. I think everybody was bullied.
It's a
and being in the school, man. Teachers didn't do too much back then bullying. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You were on your own on that area.
Yep.
And you could tell all day long, and once you outside that school, it's nothing. Now the laws changed. Now if you do something outside the school, you can get suspended from that school, even though it happened on the street. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because you left the premises of the school going home, and you can still get in trouble within that time period. Now it's different. Now back then, once you was outside, you was out of the school hands. They didn't care what happened to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's why me, we just talked about it earlier in the show. I had to hold my own with the anger from home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was a different type of smoke.
And a lot of times, children like you would be bullied. You would be a bully. Larry Lau said, I was bullied for being light-skinned. I was bullied for being dark-skinned and chunky.
Yeah.
I was bullied for being dark-skinned and chunky. I can remember Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was bullied because I was the ugliest kid in the school.
That me too.
Yeah,
Me
I
too,
was the,
bro.
and I never looked at myself being attractive just growing up. But then when I went to high school. A lot of the girls and stuff said I was attractive, but I never looked at myself as being attractive.
Black don't crack. The black of the
Yeah,
berry,
yeah,
the sweet of the juice. Are you kidding me?
yeah. You know what
All
I'm
that
saying?
melanin you have?
I don't even look at myself like that today. To this day, I don't.
What?
No, I don't look at myself like that today.
You
To
don't
this
think
day,
you're handsome, bro?
no,
Oh my God, you are
no.
so handsome. My mom
I,
is
I
always.
yeah, I
Oh,
never, my wife tell me this all the time too. But I don't look at myself. I'm alright, man. I'm a
mm-mm.
average Joe, man.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
come
not no.
on. Oh, I think Lamar may be ready to get into this conversation. I see you out there, Lamar. Did you want us to send you the link? I see him on the
Yeah,
YouTube side, bro.
yeah,
Just know
yeah,
that you are very, very
yeah,
handsome.
yeah. He ready for the link. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to him.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't listen to the craziness.
yeah.
Okay. Don't
I
listen to the craziness.
I never looked at myself like because all my life, like I said, I was always the ugliest kid in the room. The light
Oh
skinned pretty
my
boys to get all the attention.
Oh
You
my
know,
God. Tell sis, don't take this personal that I love you as a bro, but you are the type of guy that I would normally go for. The big, the tall, the
yeah,
dark,
yeah.
the beard, the bald head.
But
That's
yeah,
that's
but a lot of like I said, a lot of the women in Lackawanna say the same thing. But I never,
never felt that.
yeah, I
I
never
feel
felt
the
that way.
same way about myself. Like people say that I'm pretty or whatever, but sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't feel that because of
Yeah,
what I
I
was
never.
told growing up.
Yeah, I never, so I just go with the flow with it. I do what it do, and just and it is what it is, But I appreciate the flowers though. I
Absolutely.
appreciate the flowers. But I'll be thinking to myself like, well, I don't know what you looking at.
Oh my goodness, I feel that. I feel that. I remember I'm looking for a picture of myself right now of when I was a little girl, so y'all can see how it was tough. And then I was always the chunky kid too, growing up. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
always the chunky kid growing up, so it was tough for me.
yeah.
So
I didn't get chunky until I turned 30.
really,
Yeah, I was always skinny.
oh my goodness, I was a chunky, dark skinned, and then it didn't help that my sister was light, bright, and beautiful. I was always I can remember a family member. We would they would come out, and this family member would always tell my sister how beautiful she is, and oh, you're gonna be a heartbreaker when you grow up, and this, that, and the other. And then she would look over to me and like she had this, oh, I feel sorry for you because you're so ugly look on her face.
Yeah,
Goldie said I was bullied for being dark skinned. I'm the poster child for bullying. Me too. Me too. I feel the same way. I'm looking for this picture, y'all, of myself when I was younger. Hey, Lamar, grand rising to you.
Grand rising to y'all. How y'all doing today?
yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah. Man, we going through Thursday. This is going through Thursday. We talk about what we going through.
Look, Goldie
Yeah,
said, Joker, you know you're a handsome, tall man. That's what I
yeah,
said.
Oh,
No disrespect to sis, no
yeah,
disrespect to Don, but
yeah,
just
yeah,
know that you would be off the market real quick if God forbid, if anything, you know how it is.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
y'all talking about? I'm telling you, like I said, from both. You know what I'm saying? I definitely I'm very straight, very male. With that being said, I think Joker's a attractive guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That I think he's an attractive woman. I've been in this ugly game for a minute. I couldn't wait to get on this show. Oh man, I got.
you, I was the ugly duckling.
uh, I was the ugly. I still am. I just happen to have swag and I can talk.
You
So
are
that
not
balances me out. But overall, yeah, I've never, ever been that dude. I'm so thankful my son is handsome. I was so I was so hoping that he wasn't gonna get my looks. My looks is
yeah,
not all that. If y'all haven't seen me in person, people, a lot of people that watch this haven't seen me in person. I'm about 5'7", maybe 5'8" on a good day
yeah,
with some Timbs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always been the chunky kid. You know what I'm saying? I
You
always
been.
had.
Yeah, band fan. He was band fan. So he was ready, boy. He had the martial arts and the boxing. Yeah, I think that's what made me. Well, I got into boxing for my anger. Really, I got into boxing. At the South Buffalo Pal, man, I was boxing for them for 6 years straight. Once upon a time, that the trainer wanted me to go pro in boxing, but it was I did it for outlet. I didn't do it for, but I was so good at it. He wanted me to go pro. I went to the boxing. Went to a couple of boxing event fests out there in New York. I met Riddick Bowe. I wanted to meet Tyson. I didn't meet Tyson, but I met Virgil Hill. I met Michael Nunn. I met Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? Because that's how good I was in boxing. But I didn't want to take it there. I told him he wanted me to be in these tournaments. Like, nah, I did this for exercise and I did it for an outlet of my anger. And
I learned how to fight
until I got in the ring one time and pretty much got knocked out.
No,
I didn't take that too well. I wanted to take it to the streets afterwards.
What about you growing up? You were saying, Lamar.
No boxing. I didn't have no boxing. I didn't really have no uncles. I was raised the only child, so I had brothers. So fruit belt taught me how to fight. That's how I learned how to fight with the fruit belt. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Well, yeah. I have personality. I did have that though. You know, I think every woman that I've been around always said that I was always very funny. It's, I got the name Joker from Dirty Nate, so I was always a jokester. So so he's always enjoying each other. The whole pack crew, we used to get together, enjoy each other all the time. We had crazy jokes. Stomach be hurting when you be around them guys, but yeah. See,
now I'm different. I didn't get personality until like 23, 24.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? I didn't come out my shell till real late. Like people who met me, like people who knew me in high school and know me now is like, yeah, you did like a complete 360. I didn't come out my shell until real late. I did everything late. I'm behind the curve and everything. I had kids late. I didn't get swag till late. I didn't get everything was late. You know what I'm saying? As far as that. So, I mean, I always say it's a certain type of guy that's hot. A couple years ago, it was Puerto Ricans. Now it's skinny dudes with dreads. It'll be something else. You know what I'm saying? 10 years from now. So it's about what's hot. What's inside, just like they say with the personality. I'm a one-on-one. I'm God-given. I'm Neo. You know what I'm saying? You never gonna talk to anybody like me ever again. That's a difference. If you I always say I'm more soul food than eye candy.
Yeah. And you know what though? And also growing up,
is not me.
I wasn't with the fashion either because I always design my own stuff and all that. So I was always different. So people used to wear name brand stuff. I wasn't into nothing of that. You know what I'm saying? But people was wondering how I was still getting dates and doing this now. I wasn't into the wearing the Jordans and nothing like that. I was, you know what I mean? And plus I was talented in other areas too. So you know what I mean? So they liked that. They liked it, I was funny and play basketball. I could draw. I could rap and them type of things. But but I never really focused on those things. I never was that type of dude like that. You know what I mean?
I want to show you all a picture of this. Is the little girl who was never told that she was pretty. She was always the one who was picked on. This is little baby, and that's my cousin next to me. My cousin. Yeah. So I was always too dark. I was always too chunky. It was hard growing up being picked on. It was very, very hard growing up.
Oh yeah, definitely. I always say like, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say like I was a kid when it happened, but you know what I'm saying? I used to have like, well, it happened like maybe like once or twice. It didn't happen that often, but girls is, and that's why I understand where Vette coming from, because girls is vicious with their words. Like they real vicious with their words. Like, I don't know if it is me being raised by a woman or something like that, but I think that a lot of men who was raised by a woman take what a woman says more to heart and more seriously than what a guy will say. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm from the hood. You talk too filthy and you a guy to me, we can hash it out. You can't hash it out with a female. You got to take what she said and roll with it. And females is savages when it comes to some of the stuff.
Oh, especially in the 90s. In the 80s and 90s, oh boy, they'll let you know in a minute. They let you know in a minute. Especially in the 80s, they let you know your breath stink. They let you know in a minute. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get embarrassed in the 80s.
So I see that. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You good? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna. I did not, but we can talk about this. The Bam Fam is always giving us great information. No, I had not seen about the tunnel in the underground in New York City, but I do have a video on that. Apparently, they found that it was jewels. It was under a synagogue. So if y'all want to see the video, I can share my screen and
share your screen. That's it. Yeah.
Do it. Wow, I had not heard about that. Ooh. Everybody. So thank you for that, Bam Fam. So let's see what they are talking about. Let's see. Can y'all see that? Okay.
It's coming up now. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let's see what they're talking about.
A group of Hasidic Jewish worshipers, mostly students, were arrested this week after their secret tunnel was discovered under a Brooklyn synagogue. A small faction of worshipers there decided that they wanted to expand the synagogue. So apparently in secret, they've been sort of digging within the basement, connecting the existing synagogue to a empty space nearby. The synagogue's leaders apparently discovered the tunnel in the last few weeks, and on Monday they sent a cement truck to repair the walls. When they did that, the Hasidic students who supported the tunnel staged an impromptu protest, getting inside the passage and refusing to leave.
Wow.
Video showed that some people apparently shoved cops, others lifted these prayer desks into the air. As a result, 9 people were arrested, 3 were issued disorderly conduct summonses, and as of this week, the city is still making sure that the structural foundation of the synagogue is intact.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But you know what? Like I said, I mean, with the whole Jewish thing, like I don't know if y'all been seeing these Stop Jewish Hate. You know what I'm saying? What's the name, stuff like that. These dudes is rich. Ain't nobody hating. Who care if they hate on them? These jewels. When you say, you ain't saying money stock down there, you saying it's jewels down there. A jewel this big could be worth $1 million. With that being said, it's jewels down there.
They definitely know how to do business.
Wow.
They control the world, the Jewish community. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
So it was a 60-foot tunnel, everybody, that was found under the synagogue, and it left 2 buildings unstable. Wow. So the tunnel, and this is, you can look on New York Times, and again, you can Google it. And thank you, Bam Fam, for providing us with that news. I love when our listeners let us know about stories that we may not know about. So this is definitely something that we did not know about. So the tunnel is actually beneath the headquarters of Shabbat Lubavitcher movement in Brooklyn. Don, you ain't tell us about this? Don, you ain't tell us. We could have made a real quick stop. Okay.
Right? I want to say.
Powers to be, or call them the machine.
Yeah.
I call them the machine.
It's an illegal tunnel that is under one of the most important religious sites in New York City. It's about 60 feet long, 8 feet across, and was not sufficiently reinforced, which compromised the stability of parts of the 2 buildings. That means this building can fall in at any time. Inspectors from the Department of Buildings ordered the owners of 770 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, the global headquarters of the Shabbat, I'll just call it Shabbat, Hasidic movement, to fortify the structure and temporarily vacate parts of the building, and it issued citations. I bet it did. Like the city didn't even know this building, that this was under there.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's crazy. What's crazy to me is they got all that money and they didn't think to do it right. Like if you're gonna build a tunnel and all that, y'all got money. You could have hired a little engineer, somebody of I don't know, powers that be faith. Is that better for you, Sean? Somebody has powers.
They talked about it yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Powers that be faith. They could have went and got themselves a real deal engineer. I know they got them in their faith, just like everybody else got them. There's black, there's Mexican, so I know they got some. They could have did that right, especially with the kind of money they was stashing down there.
I did not know about that. Wow.
Well, you have to understand that they are at war right now, and who's to say that the Palestinians up here in America is not digging tunnels as well, so they can invade the USA? Think about what I'm saying.
Mm.
I don't know. Why would you want to invade you? Like America is so trash to me when I look at other countries.
we ain't kind of America is petty. America is petty. Yeah, we pettier than the mug.
We petty better.
Yeah, we petty all day long. We take these too far. We don't, come on. We
for instance,
need to do better. We need to do better, y'all.
Like for instance, my daughter.
We need to do better, man. Come on, man.
My daughter sees the commercials where they be like, you know what I'm saying? You got little Mbutu here, and then for 5 cents a day, you can feed little Mbutu and get him the medicine he needs. She sees that commercial, and then she'll see something like Black Panther. And then she'd be like, which Africa is real, Daddy? And I unfortunately I tell her, like, they both on TV and they both fake.
That's a good question.
But I believe the Wakanda one is more real than the one we see on the, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's jewels and gold and everything just falling from the sky over there, but it's not as bad as America wants us to think. And that's how America is. It makes you think that we are, not only are we the bomb, but everybody else is trash. They make fun of Chinese. They make fun of Japanese. They make fun of Africans. They make fun of Indians.
And crazy about it, their government and their culture is better than America.
Yep.
A lot of places. Yep. Yeah, a lot of places.
Yep. Their culture and their medicine usually is better than ours.
Yeah.
Usually. Don't invade here, people. Invade somewhere that's worth invading.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But the Palestine, that's a whole nother conversation right there.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, let's go take a break and get to the next video real quick, and we'll come on back with some more news and also give us our last thoughts of the day of going through Thursday. We definitely going through. You know what I'm saying?
Let me write that down so I can put up the next week. You're gonna see a lot more what do you call it? Graphics next week. Segments. We need one for the sketch show. Lamar, you gotta start sending us that so we can have that segment every morning.
And
also you gotta send us a drop too. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple drops and stuff.
Actually, I was talking about it, and Ben was talking about it too. I said, they want me to do a drop. It's like, they called me for a drop too. So I'm gonna get y'all done in the next like 1 or 2 days. I'm definitely gonna do my little drop.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's get to some vintage, man. Let's go through some vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together. Brown skin, dark skin, we are the target. Living in the flesh, trying to become an artist. Every day we get up and we try our hardest. Walk around being judged for the color of our skin. Our creator, our God, he died for our sins. We were born this way. Crazy how many times we pray throughout the day, just trying to make a way. And let's take it back to history, when slavery first started in 1619, and blacks working for a white country. Our queens being forced into having babies, and innocence taken from day one. But everybody wanna scream, being black is fun until you're put inside of our shoes to live the life and see what we go through. Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together. Vintage. Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together. See, there was a man named George, a 6-year-old daughter, so much to live for, and police brutality took his life in 5 minutes. What a tragedy. And these cops, they don't even think. No resisting, cooperating, killed him with his knee. And George fighting for his life, saying I can't breathe, saying I can't breathe. Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together. Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together. Say I can't breathe. Say I can't breathe. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. No, you're not hearing me. Say it. Say I can't breathe. I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together. Vintage, just like a picture. I hate to see the world get so bitter. Social media don't make it better. Stop the violence and let's come together.
What's good, y'all? Your boy Bars Banger here. And every morning, weekday morning from 7 to 10, I'm tuned into the best morning show in the world, the Morning Show Podcast with the overlooked MC, the Joker, and the Queen Vette Green. Monday through Friday from 7 to 10. You already know. Tap in.
What's going on, y'all? It's Case Closed. Ain't no other. I'm tuned in to the Morning Show Podcast, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's hosted by overlooked MC the Joker and Vette Green. If y'all ain't tuned in, I don't know what you doing.
And we're back.
Yes. Yes.
Breathe. I'm telling you this. I'm glad somebody need to rep my mans in them because it's still a sad story. They did him dirty, and he needed as much light shined on his name as possible.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. I missed that.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about George Floyd?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the phone over here and trying to. I'm sorry. Yes,
No doubt. Yeah. That song definitely off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Very positive movement. It's perfect for the day going through Thursday. Give us some last words, man, before we go into we close out, man. Give us some last words, y'all. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna say? What's up?
Today, we're gonna play the motivational video. But what I want to tell you guys is that no matter what is going on in your life right now, in this moment, just know that you woke up for a reason, with reason. All right. So just if earlier when we opened this up, it was very, very emotional because we are going through it. You know, thank you, bro, again for being vulnerable and talking about what you're going through. But we are definitely all going through it. I'm gonna just throw it out there and ask for some prayers for mommy.
Yes.
And I know mommy gonna be curt. Don't be telling my business. But I'm going to ask for some prayers, okay? Because my mom is very, very strong. But when the doctors come talking about some bull crap, you know, so I'm just going to say, no matter what it looks like, just keep on pushing. You know, just keep on pushing. And I love y'all. Long life. I gotta get up and handle some business. Yeah. So it's fine. So that's my thing for y'all. Keep pushing. No matter what, keep pushing. So I love y'all. Long life. I gotta take this call, and I will see y'all back again tomorrow. Sure. Birthday next week, y'all. We gonna be celebrating. It's gonna be a party over here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a party. Y'all definitely gotta come through. Yeah, we gonna have Naquasia, and we gonna have Terrence Love on this bad boy. Yeah. And a song is dropping midnight tonight on all platforms. So make sure you go ahead and get that track to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't waste my time. Also our opening song, you know what I'm saying, of the show is gonna be on there, and then they will be on the show on the birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and anybody that would like to join us that day and be a guest co-host, we're going to be partying on the 18th. Okay, 48 long years, 48 what around the sun. Okay, God is good. I you know, it was a time where I didn't think I would make it to see 48. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Lola. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. All the prayers.
All the prayers, man, for mommy in the house. Yes.
All the prayers. So.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody.
For the 18th. Yes, love. You already know. Come
you
on.
Already in there. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Anybody else that would like to join us? Lamar, you gonna be here on the 18th to party with me?
Yes, I will. Yes, okay. I will.
Yeah.
I will miss it.
Yeah, we got Lola the Queen in coming in. Okay, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we have a good day on purpose.
You too, and, bro. Talk to you later.
Yes, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Give us some last words, Lamar, you know what I'm saying, to give to the people today, you know what I'm saying? Give us some good encouraging words for this amazing Thursday.
I'm glad we kind of went back to, you know what I'm saying, our younger years as far as like some of the stuff we go through and all that. And I know when a lot of people reflect on the younger years, they reflect on a lot of the negative. But it's a reason why I actually like this shirt that I got on. Be the person you wanted to be when you was younger. Let that kid out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't reflect on all the negative. There was positives from people's childhoods too. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I was growing up, I wanted to be a football player. That's all I wanted to be, was a football player. You know what I'm saying? But that excitement, that joy, a lot of that as adults, we need. So I want to say to everybody out there, find a way to get that love, that joy, that just like when you had that smile from ear to ear that you can't control. Do something like that. Like I said, be who you wanted to be when you was younger. And it don't necessarily have to be the title. It could be the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So be what you want to be when you was younger. Let that kid out.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. You know, same here. I'm gonna piggyback off that, man. You know what I'm saying? We all go through certain things, man, and you know what I mean? And you know, let it out in different ways where you don't get, you know, balled up, man. And I think it's needed to be talked about. I'm always telling my story to help other people. Because you know, we all human, we all go through those things, and you know, just hang in there. We all there for each other, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what this platform is all about. The morning show. And y'all have a good, amazing day. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get to a couple of videos to end the show off and a couple commercials, and you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? KS in the building, the daughter of Divine from Divine Debonair. And we also gonna play some more of the folks from the tour and commercials. And we see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Baby, come and let me know why you wanna go. Why you always wanna call my phone, talking about some problems that we had a long time ago. You make it seem like I'm causing you destruction, like it's a case of detrimental dysfunction. Like where you going, why won't you answer your phone, baby? I chase my bags alone. See, I don't want no issues, baby, cause I've seen it all before. You make up your promises and throw them on the floor. So, my next lover, don't hope to get your hopes up, cause baby, lost alone. Yeah, baby, I'm a long, long, long lost alone. Long, long, long lost alone. Long, long, long lost alone. It's been a couple months since we last spoke. It's kind of funny cause what we had was all for jokes. How you gonna say you love me, but I've been chasing girlies that ain't got nothing on me. See, baby, you're a player. You changed my mentality. Had to change the way I view my reality. Go ahead and say you wanna, but she can't do it better. Say hello to your mother, cause baby, I'm a long, long, long lost alone. Long, long, long lost alone. Long, long, long lost alone. Yeah, baby, I'm a long, long, long lost alone. Long, long, long lost alone. Long, long, long lost alone. Yeah, boy, you lie. Yeah, boy, you lie. You switched up your ways. You did it, you tried. Yeah, boy, you played. Yeah, you played. You switched up the game. You changed all your ways. The feelings ain't the same now. Younger boys are gone.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now, here are our sponsors.
Came a long way, bro. Yeah, we did, man. This where it all started from, bro. Right here, man. Willow Park. Willow Park, 436 Jefferson F. Right in the park. Right here, bro. What'd you say? Say, stay Willow Park in, Buffalo legend to the end. That's what I say, man. Can't beat that. 52 years and still doing it, bro. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Dude, right where it all started from. Right where it all started from. That's what's up.
Dilly beats.
Can't stop me, yo. 5-1 YRS, my stilo. Them 8-ball verses you kicking up by me kilo. Hell yeah, we gon' fucking rack 250,000 for show. That's the tag. My bell on rights and my pants, we won't sag. I walk up in the building and walk away with the bag. Yeah, how you want it, that's how I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, how you want it, that's how I'm gonna give it. Yeah, how you want it, that's how I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, hip hop is how I'm living. The return. That's right, y'all. Divine and Debonair. Prince Killer. Bam, bam. DLP. Let's get it. Big shouts out to Saya.
Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Painted Drip by The Joker. Painted Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by The Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by The Joker himself.
What's good, y'all? Your boy Bars Banger here. And every morning, weekday morning from 7 to 10, I'm tuned into the best morning show in the world, the Morning Show Podcast with the Overlooked MC, The Joker, and the Queen Vette Green. Monday through Friday from 7 to 10. You already know. Tap in.
What's going on, y'all? It's Case Closed. Ain't no other. I'm tuned in to the Morning Show Podcast, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's hosted by Overlooked MC The Joker and Vette Green. If y'all ain't tuned in, I don't know what you doing.
This is why you're a broke musician. Everyone's always so mad. They're saying the music business doesn't want us to succeed. Well, right now, this is the best time to be an artist, but you are not making the best decisions. See, most musicians are sending to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, which all pay a fraction of a penny when people listen to their music. Is that worth it? Imagine if you looked into the newspaper and it said, there's a job offer. We pay you fractions of a penny. Would anybody be excited for that? No. The problem is most artists don't have any offers. They just send people to Spotify. That's their offer. My offer is I could get paid a fraction of a penny. They haven't set up a page that shows how much that they charge for a show. They don't have their website, and they're not driving traffic to their website where people can actually buy their albums. They don't have any membership platforms where people can now subscribe to them for $5 a month. There's no way for anybody to spend more money with them, even if they wanted to. So for you as an artist, what you do with this information is first, you need to start off by creating offers. Perform at someone's birthday party. What does that cost? Put it on your website. What does an album cost? Put it on your website. How much does a custom song cost? Put it on your website. You have to have other options for people to buy something from you than to just go to Spotify and pay you a fraction of a penny.